you better talk to my wife about that. Because I meandered at will one day, great spatial sort of floaty, lovely, there was ethereal wheels all over the place. And I went home and my wife says, "You are looking smug." I said, "Yeah, I've had a great day. I've just played, and it's great." I said, "In fact, I brought it home for you to listen to." "Oh, right, fine." So she put it on, and she comes out of the room about 10 seconds later, white as a sheet. She says, "I don't want to stay in the same room as that." She says, "It's horrible." And it
crashed back down to
well, yeah, the trouble is, another one of our daft experiments was to catalogue, find a way of cataloguing what we've done so that anybody who wanted to access, who had a need for a certain piece of radiophonic material, could come to our library and by means of a punch code selector system, select the very piece. So Brian and Delia got a number of cards. We were on for time.
The next person isn't here yet.
You get cards. You do columns of beautiful, horrible, continuous, intermittent, symphonic, melodic, discordant, or whatever, and you punch out all the holes that are relevant, right? So if somebody comes along who wants a certain thing, he sticks the required number of needles in, lift it up, and that's on these cards are all the things that should suit his purpose. Trouble is, you give this room the same bit of music to listen to, and say describe it, and you'll get that number of different descriptions. So in the end it didn't work, and we had to do it by the name of the commission it was coming under. And then everybody knows it. Yeah, but it really is such a difficult thing to judge. Oh, I was going to explain about time and frequency, wasn't I, to you? Okay.
Get this, guys.
Collective brains, right? You've got a historic recording, 75 minutes long, that you wish to transmit, rebroadcast, but you've only got an hour to do it. Somebody says, "That's easy, just play the tape faster." And you compress it down to an hour. Good. Except the cast now sound like Pinky and Pearly. So you've got to try and compress the time without altering the pitch. Digitally, I'm told it is possible, but it was possible analog-wise. What you did, first of all, to compress the tape, the time, all you needed was a tape that could be sped up faster than the appropriate proportion. To restore the frequency back to its original, you had the playback head was a rotating head with 4 playback heads on it that went with the tape or against it. So if you compress the time and played the tape faster, the head had to go in the same direction that the tape was going to restore the original 15 inches a second ratio. That's all it was. So you could either pitch the voice to what you wanted, and the time thing would take care of itself, or you would adjust it to a time and then the pitch would take care of itself. But you set it up just to see if it works, and you're not going to do a wide range of acting to do. You're going to go testing, 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 and when you played it back, you went testing, testing. Well, I can't do it anyway. It couldn't cope with a wide range of dramatic deliveries because you either got over sampling, sampling, I'm not picking off the tape, not sampling. It either put extra echoes in or chop bits of words out, so it didn't work. But we managed it. We did actually restore a whole opera for television once in the new days. They recorded this opera and they found out that one of the soloists was permanently off tune.
Oh.
Not only now and again on notes that she couldn't reach, but she was a bit Corporal Jones, either a bit below or a bit above everybody else. Fortunately, they'd recorded it all on 8 tracks, separate tracks. And they brought it over and I stuck in one of our frequency adjusters into her mic. Got right into that and it was good.
Let me see what you've got on that disc.
All right. You want me to get the disc?
No.
Oh, you got it on there. Okay.
Okay, so you got
Sorry, a bit private.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I think we're done. Have we got a
Yeah, we're done.